26 million Americans, 600,000 Arizonans. I'm not talking about the number of people who have NFL Sunday ticket. I'm talking about the number of people in our country who have chronic kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease, or CKD for short, affects nearly 1 in 9 American adults. Today I'd like to talk to you about kidney health in general, some of the high-risk factors for kidney disease, the challenges that go along with that, some information about transplant, and in addition, some tips on prevention so that you can have healthier kidneys. Kidneys are very highly overworked and sometimes underappreciated. They do a lot for our bodies, from just filtering the fluids through our bodies and cleaning our blood to keeping our bones strong. They also help to maintain our blood pressure. Can you guess how many quarts of fluid are filtered through our kidneys on a daily basis? 200 quarts. Every single day, our kidneys are filtering 200 quarts of blood through our bodies. They work very hard. There are several high-risk factors for kidney disease. As I mentioned earlier, kidneys help to regulate your blood pressure. So when your blood pressure is too high, as in hypertension, this can be a risk factor for kidney disease. In addition, diabetes can be another risk factor. A family history of diabetes, hypertension, or kidney disease is also a risk factor. And there are several ethnic groups that have a higher risk factor for kidney disease, including Native Americans, African Americans, Hispanics, and Asians. Another risk factor for kidney disease is obesity. There are a lot of challenges when it comes to kidney disease. It's really a silent epidemic, and that of those 26 million Americans who are faced with kidney disease, about 90% of those don't know it. That equates to about 23 million Americans walking around every single day with no idea that they have kidney disease. This is because there are virtually no symptoms. There are 5 stages to kidney disease, and it's not until you're at about stage 4 where you might have symptoms, and not until stage 5 where you definitely have symptoms, where you're either going to be on dialysis or need a transplant to survive. Kidney disease is growing, with about 2,000 Arizonans every single year being diagnosed with kidney disease. It's a life-altering disease. Imagine going on dialysis at a schedule of 3 times a week for 3 to 4 hours at a time. You're left feeling exhausted, fatigued, and just sometimes hopeless. It's often very difficult for you to maintain a normal work schedule, and so often families go from a dual income to a single income, or they lose their breadwinner in the family. So it can be very difficult financially for a lot of people. Certainly life-altering. One of the other options besides dialysis is transplant. Interestingly, there are about 2,100 people on the wait list for an organ in Arizona. An organ of any type, from heart to liver to kidney, and etc. Yet 75% of those are waiting for a kidney. So it's the most needed organ out there. And yet it's also one of the more fairly easy ones to give, as you can be a living donor. So you can share your spare, so to speak, with someone that you might care about, or just because you want to. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there who have stepped forward to give the gift of life. There are a lot of things that you can do to prevent kidney disease. As I mentioned earlier, obesity is one of the factors. So clearly, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is one of the most important things. Eating healthy and avoiding a lot of sodium in your diet is really important. Exercise. If you can exercise about 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, you're going to be in a lot better odds of having an overall healthy kidney. In addition, getting a regular checkup at your doctor is very important. Your GFR is your glomerular filtration rate. It's kind of a hard word to say, but it really just means the rate at which your kidneys are filtering fluids through the body. You can get this with a simple annual physical with your blood work, and it's strongly encouraged that you do so every single year, and especially if you have a history of diabetes or hypertension. Make sure that you're getting that done regularly. Be an advocate for your own health and make sure that you're talking to your doctor and asking for that, even if they're not sharing that information with you. The reason that I'm here today and talking to you about kidney disease is because I actually work for the National Kidney Foundation of Arizona. It's really important that we get out there and share this information with the community. So I hope that you will take this with you and tell a friend, tell a family member, and hopefully save a life. Thank you.